Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Covert Action, the Ariane files. And when last we left off, we had a pretty clean-cut case. We were able to arrest the mastermind, turn the people that could be turned, arrest the people that couldn't be turned. Somehow we got them all. We were also able to confiscate all of the items and even get the double agent. The only thing that we weren't able to do was do it faster. That's another mastermind behind bars, but unfortunately, they're a tenacious lot, and there's another one already active, trying to enact more crimes, but we'll stop them, for we are Max Ariane Remington, 003, and we have not failed yet. Doesn't mean to say we can't fail, but we have a good track record, so let's see if we can maintain it. We received a garbled transmission from one of our deep-cover DEA agents, which has us very concerned. Shortly after we recorded the message, the transmitter went off the air. We were able to make out a few words of the message. Mescal, mastermind, millions of dollars. I'm not sure what this means, but it appears to be something big. Chief, we've been through this rigmarole a few times by now. You should probably know what this means. We have indications that an operation is in preparation somewhere in Central America. The death squads are known to be involved. Okay, we have death squads. Your mission is to prevent this operation from succeeding and to capture as many of the participants as possible. Caution, one or more double agents are believed to be active within the CIA. Gotcha. Max, I'm sure you recognize the head of the FLN among these faces. Why, of course I do. It's that person right there. Here's some info we picked up over the last few days. We think it's linked to this operation. I highly hope so, Chief, and I highly hope that two of the pieces of information are, this is who the mastermind is and this is where they are. Okay, wishful thinking, but let's find out what there is. Dignity Battalion. Okay, so the Dignity Battalion are involved. That is good info. Not useful. Not useful. Medellin, okay. Medellin is vaguely useful. London, interesting. Aha, we have a name. We have Phyllis Diaz, and you are of the Dignity Battalion. I think this might be a kidnapping operation. The rest is up to you. The President's counting on you, Max. Don't let us down. I'll try not to, Chief. Right. First thing we need to do is check our data on some organizations and see what we know about the Dignity Battalion. We know that they're in Bogota and Medellin. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually this time going to start a list of places that we know the location of these two organizations. So we know they're in Bogota, we know they're in Medellin. As for the death squads, that's going to be a little bit trickier because we can't look them up directly there, but we can look them up city by city. So Bogota, we know they're in Bogota. So they're in Bogota, not Washington, not Caracas, or Havana, or Kingston, or London, Los Angeles, Managua. We know they're in Medellin. Well, I'll tell you what, Medellin looks like a really good location to go and look stuff up first. Mexico City, no. Miami, no. Actually, wait, Miami, yeah, definitely no. Worth double checking. Nassau, Panama, Rio, San Juan, Tel Aviv. Right. Medellin and Bogota both seem really important, but we know that there's something going on in Medellin. So let us go first to Medellin. Seems like a good first locale, so the airport and Medellin. It's some distance away, but this will be worth it. Now, do I go to the Dignity Battalion, or do I go to the Death Squads first? You know what? I'm going to go to the Dignity Battalion first. And see what's going on. Dignity Battalion office. Guards? No guards. Good. Excellent. I need to find out who Phyllis Diaz is and where they are. And this is when I find Phyllis Diaz. Ooh, 2 doors. I want to pick door number 2. Oh. Hello, floor safes. Right, saving those. Saving those until the very end, just in case somebody happens to be here. Yep. Phyllis Della Rosa is another name that I do not have. So let us write Phyllis Della Rosa down. And mercenaries, Medellin. Oh! Okay. Mercenaries, Medellin. And, got a coded message. Interesting. Received from someone in the Death Squads. Okay. Interesting info. Very interesting info. You are a group leader. Agent W has been spotted in Medellin. Dignity Battalion. Alright. Remember the mercenaries. Organizer. Phyllis Diaz. Are you actually here? That'd be really good if you were here. If you were here, we could potentially turn you. You could be down there. Let's be cautious. Ooh. Oh. Someone is doing a thing. Don't mind me. Right, what's the password? Not that long is the answer. The password is not that long. Right. Jaime Garcia is a name we have not seen, so write that down. Be a lot more vigilant in writing stuff down. Dignity Battalion agent in Miami. Right, I'm going to write that down. So I know there's a Dignity Battalion agent in Miami. Recruiting information recruited in Panama. Ooh. Okay, so you're in Panama. Right, that's some good info. You met with someone in London. Frida Bloom. Okay, you met with someone in London. Hopefully the person in London is the major agent, which means I have a chance of getting them. Dignity Battalion hideout in Washington. Okay, we are getting some good hideout info. Not sure if we want some good hideout info, but we're getting it. Carl Verne is a name. Absolutely a name. Also, if we know where the mercenaries are, we're going to want to go there very promptly after being here. Okay, computers. You're going to hang around, aren't you? I'm going to leave. Oh no, you're leaving. You are leaving. Good. Excellent. Okay, I need to figure out this password. Take a couple of pictures. And keep looking around. Okay. That person. Medellin mercenaries. Really need to figure out. I don't know if the mercenaries are here. Eric Ballard is a name. Don't know if you're involved, but I'll have to have a look in a little bit. Oh, another computer. Did I actually look at the computers that were here? Good question. I don't remember if I did. That's escape. That is absolutely escape. Okay. Gotta be quicker than I'm being, me. Quicker than I'm being. Dignity Battalion agent in Los Angeles. I'll tell you what we are finding out here. We are finding out absolutely every single person that could ever be involved ever in the Dignity Battalion. Not necessarily in this case, but certainly in the Dignity Battalion. Right, we're not going to stay here. We're just going to leave this room. Presuming you're going to leave this room. Thank you. Yep, had a feeling you were going to draw your gun on me as soon as I turned around. Good thing I had that hunch. It's like I've played this game a few times. I have. I really have. And I've been enjoying the entire journey. Okay, I'm going to focus now on finding floor safes. Or computer terminals. Because I want to guess the identity of someone via the terminals, and then go somewhere else. Right. Not great here, but there could still be someone here. There is absolutely no one here. Not yet, anyway. Right, close that. We have a couple of floor safes. I'd like to look in those imminently. Okay, anything in... No! Oh! Can't even access that room. Okay, that room is entirely inaccessible unless I went... I'm glad I went to this, to the door I went to. If I hadn't... Oh dear. Right. This is escape. And I want to look up Eric Ballard. Not involved. Okay, cross you off. Good info. Not knowing, well, knowing that you're not involved is just as good as anything else. Eliminates you from our inquiries. Right, please leave. I want to go out the only way I can and get that pair of floor safes. And hopefully one of them has the master plan in it. Or the active agent list. That would be really useful. That'd be really useful. Okay. What do we have in here? And this is when the person I'm looking for is in that room down there. Okay. Gas mask is completely useless. One person, Phyllis Diaz, Panama. You are the only person in the Dignity Battalion involved. Good to know. Don't know where your Panama office is, but... Okay, few guards peering out. We don't know where the mercenaries are. Right, in which case we're going death squads and then mercenaries. A few guards are peering out, that's fine. So, we don't know where Phyllis Diaz is, but we will find out where this mercenaries person... Oh, that's a lot of doors. Right, if in doubt, pick the northernmost door. Oh! Hi! Okay, this is good. Oh, this is really good! That's large. Immediately, I know where the mercenaries are. So, I'm going to write down mercenaries Medellin so that I know where they... Oh, right, alarm's gone off. While we're here... Aha! So it's Miguel Enrique. So... Miguel Enriquez in mercenaries Panama. No, Death Squad's Panama, sorry. I almost wrote the wrong thing down there. That would have been really bad. Death Squad's Panama. And Josita Munoz. Death Squad's London. We also have that message that we need to decode at some point. Fragmentation grenades. Not wonderful. Right, no more password there for me, but I can totally shoot you and start moving. The sooner I get out of this room and into other rooms, the sooner this alarm will fade. And really what I'm looking for now are some more terminals. Or a couple more of these. Rio! Okay, if we have a lot of time on our hands, we can go to Rio and get that double agent. Ugh. Knowing where that is, though, is good. Knowing the information there, it's a good thing. Close the door, me. By the way, when we finally get into that mercenaries place, we are going to have a problem. And that problem... Ooh. That problem is going to be that there are going to be a lot of people guarding it. Speaking of people guarding stuff, you are coming this way. Hi. I'd like that disguise. Thank you very much. Wouldn't be surprised, by the way, if the organizer's gone into hiding pretty soon. Death Squad's agent in... Oh, that is fantastic. I know where you are. I know where you are now. I don't need to look that up. That's brilliant information. Hi. Please leave. Thank you. I also need to write down Panama for that. Right. Recruiting information about Agent W. We need to go after this this organizer. Josita Munoz, London. Yep, that's information we already know. Do need to be quick. Frida Bloom is involved. You are involved. So I'm actually going to put a star by your name, because you are important. FLN. I mean, they're a thing. Death Squad's location in Washington. I mean, probably not going to be important, but you know. Let's get out. Oh, let's get out of here. You just leaving and going this way? You are! I don't want you to follow me, so... Ah! Well, this is unfortunate. Hi! Yeah, it's not a good room to be in. It's just a dead end. We can look in here while we're there, I suppose, and then, check out that coded message. Okay. Okay, Josita Munoz, yep, this is fine. Are you the kidnapper? Because I really hope you are the kidnapper. I really hope you're the kidnapper. The person in London, that is. Because that means I could probably get them. Okay, big chair room is big and full of chairs. This room is not full of chairs. It does have one computer, though, and not a very long password, either. Not a lot here. Not many more rooms to go, though, for us getting a new password. There is, however, that. Mercenaries. Nothing. So we have 2 more rooms, I think, after this one down here. And there is a single computer here. What do we have? Also, good luck getting to this one, guards. You literally can't. I could hide in that corner over there in the top left, and no one would be able to find me. What is this password? I need a few more letters, and the game is going to give me a few more letters. Success? I'm gonna shoot you. Access? I mean, access is gonna be a good one. Yep, we definitely know this one. It is access. Right, I suppose we should look up a different name, like Jaime Garcia. Okay. Okay. Death Squad's Miami. You're involved. Huh. Also, I have no idea what that is, so we are just getting out of here. Now, good news, we were able to do all that. Bad news, only a few guards. That's not terrible. And so, when we come back, folks, we are going to decode that message we got and then check out the mercenaries here and hopefully get the person within. That's the hope. All I need to do is hope that my decryption skills are up to snuff. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.